welcome back to B.Studios. My name is Maranatha, and as usual, we talk about all things Nollywood, Nollywood movies, Nollywood series. If that's your cup of tea, this is the place to be. Now I'm back with another set of recommendations of what to watch on YouTube. Actually, I don't think there's anything coming out on Netflix and other places recently. Nothing. Okay, let's talk about the movies I've seen recently. Some of them are older movies, some of them recent. Yeah. So yeah, there's no time frame. It's just the ones I've seen in the past few weeks that I enjoyed that I'm going to be talking about. So the first one I'll be talking about here is Love, What Love Leaves Behind. This one is a Chinedu Benjamin, it's on Chinedu Benjamin TV. It stars Frederick Leonard, Pamela, and yeah, this movie was about crazy stuff that I don't know. Anyway, these days, before I don't want to tell you what's happened, but I will tell you what's happened. Just go and watch it anyway. I won't tell you everything. So, Pamela's character was married to Frederick Leonard's character, and then Frederick Leonard's character's best friend was the Kingsley. Is it Kingsley that is his name now? I think it's Kingsley. Yeah, Wachoko guy. Then, apparently, not apparent because it was not apparent. Well, it was quite apparent because from the beginning I kind of already knew him and Frederick Leonard's wife had something on maybe the night before their wedding or some crap like that. And honestly, this kind of thing just pisses me off because what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Anyway, Sha. So they had something to do with this. I think they slept each other the night before the wedding and whatnot. And then this guy started blackmailing her, after the wedding. And he was still best friends with the husband. So this whole film was her running up and down, Eletas Seketas. This guy is saying, if you don't come, you know what I'm going to do. In my head, I'm like, just go and kneel down and beg your husband. Go and kneel down and beg. Or tell him, because which one? Like, tell your husband, you see that it's two things. He will pursue you or he will stay with you. But the one that two men now have a hold over your life. At least let only one have hold over your life, not two. Anyway, so that was the whole movie. I think it was nice. It was interesting. And I loved Pamela in this role. This is not my favorite. I don't really like all those cheating things, but it was just something to watch and I liked it. I think it was okay. So you can check that one out. The next one I saw was Mr. and Mrs. This one is an older one. I think I watched it before, but I don't know if I recommended it. I don't know if I did. I don't even know if I still recommend it now because I hate they like this thing. So start Chike Daniels, Sonia Uche, and Kira Hiwatch. And like I said before, Chike Daniels, I don't know, somehow I just enjoy watching him these days. And maybe that's why I watched it again. What happened in this one? This what be their name? What be this one name now? Chike was dating Kira Hiwatch's character. And I don't know whether in his uni or something. Isha went for one house party where he met Sonia Uche's character there. And when they got there, they were not play truth or dare. See, house parties, you people need to grow up and stop misbehaving. They now dare them to whether get married or one nonsense thing like that. I don't even know, it didn't even make sense to me. Anyway, they dared them. And from daring them, they now did like fake proposal to each other. And I think they got drunk and they ended up in bed together. And the girl was like, that was like her first time ever going now. She saw these ones girls that like their parents like keep them in the house so that they don't go anywhere. The one day where she can't sneak come out, problem happen. But yeah, he just followed, the wahala because he was in a relationship, he had a fiance, but that fiance was giving him hell because she does not play. And then he was now, I think the Sonia character girl, she got pregnant. It was a plenty drama. But it was okay. But why I didn't like it, I don't what? There are a lot of reasons why I don't like when it's a woman that will make another woman, even if the woman had bad behavior, let the guy make the decision to leave the relationship first, clean, clear cut. When he's done with that, hey, can I move on? Or this on that, I found love somewhere. Because he was willing to stay with that woman, even though she was beating him, he was willing to stay there. But I think I've said it before one time that sometimes it's love that is to bring people out of problem. Am I contradicting myself? Maybe I am. I don't know. But whatever, Sha, that was okay. Can check that out. It's on Sonia Uche TV, Mr. and Mrs. Then I saw another movie. This one's Hearts in Disguise. This was your typical um, love story that somebody will pay somebody to be their spouse to pretend to their family. This is 2026. This storyline is too good because I can't lie. Whenever they bring it, I used to eat it up. I don't know. I see me. I'm used to all those people that used to say, "Ha, you could give her the same storyline." Shut up. Me, give me the same storyline. It's okay. There's no problem. Give me the same storyline as long as you do it well. Give me the same storyline. I know mine. I know mine. But this is that typical story where somebody pays somebody to date them so that the family can leave them alone. So this one starred John Ekanem and Prisma James. I'm beginning to enjoy this Prisma James lady. She's usually on Ruth Kadiri's channel a lot. I like seeing her. I think she knows how to own on TV. So yeah, I enjoy it. Anyway, so she was the one that paid somebody, John Ekanem, to pretend to be her fiance or something like that. They someone should come and pay me now. Why has nobody paid me yet? Am I not giving wife material? Am I not giving, please? Or maybe the people I look like I like money so much. So how do I reduce the look of like him? I can't reduce. I like money, Johnny. But you come and pay me. They should have like this one that maybe they should pay me to pretend to be somebody's wife, or they should pay me to stay away from somebody. Why have they not paid? Kai. Anyway, moving on. So that one is Hearts in Disguise. It's on Nolly Family TV, and I think I mentioned that Nolly Family TV these days I be liking what they are putting out. They are trying. Then the next one I saw, this one I really enjoyed was from Ruth Kadiri TV. I don't know if I talked about it. I don't think I have. This one was, I think, last week it showed. Is Hit Above Heart. Yoruba accent almost heard me just now. Hit Above Heart. Because the three words, they are vowel. The vowels are the ones that sound louder. So there's a tendency to put too much air in it. Anyway, Hit Above Heart. This one starts Too Sweet Anan and Genevieve Ukatu. This is on Ruth Kadiri's channel. It's been so long since I've seen Too Sweet Anan, and I don't know. But I really liked him in this movie. Let me just tell you what happened. So this one is another thing that used to I like this story, but the starting is another thing that used to vex me in both real life and in film, where somebody will be dying and then they will now leave requirements on the people that are living of the things that they want them to do. That is to pain me. Because why you dying now and saying my last wish is that you should marry somebody? Will you go there here? Will you be here? Hi, Chim. Anyway, so Too Sweet Anand's grandfather was passing away. I think Too Sweet Anand's character had already lost his father and his mother at that time. They passed away. So his grandfather was the one that raised him, and the grandfather now passed away. Wealthy guy, as you can almost imagine. The guy now passed away now. Out of a sudden, they came to read will. The grandfather now say he have will and testament. He wants him to do something. He now say something like, there's a family that helped him or that lived with him. I don't know. Because once the teacher said, I just say zoning out. That there's a family that he wants to really help because they were so nice to him, blah, 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 rubbish. He now say that, but what he really wants, because he does not think that money can actually help them. Oh, guy, you forgive them first. You forgive them first. Anyway, he said he don't think that money, that what he really wants is to unite the families together, that Too Sweet and I should go and marry their daughter. I say, and the man have passed away. He now say what he want them to do is that they should, the Too Sweet to go and marry their daughter. And this their daughter now is that Genevieve's character. This girl, she's planning to go to uni. She has written jam like how many times. She now finally passed the jam. All of a sudden, this guy just came with his family and said they want to marry her. She said, imagine after, you have suffered, waiting to get admission to university. They just came, that she should marry. She now said she's not marrying, no. But she had a younger brother that was, I think he has Down syndrome. And the parents were taking care of, well, she was not taking care of the boy, but they didn't have money, and so the parents now said the only way that at least the mother said the only way she will really care for the son is if the girl marries that boy, that she will take care of the boy very well. Hi, imagine your own mother. Because I was now wondering, is she the mother of this girl? Was she the mother? She was the mother, because they did not say anything otherwise. She was the mother. And I think she was also the mother of the boy. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, Sha. So the girl now, because she had no choice, because she really wanted money to take care of her brother, because even if she had gone to school, she would have still had to leave the boy with the parents. So this was the better option. At least she'll be able to send money home and all of that. And they told her that the only way they will even take care of the boy is if she marries the guy. So she now agreed that she now married the guy. I don't know gist this now. The story they go, the story is sweet, but you can still go and watch it honestly. But I just really want to gist this. Anyway, so the guy now married her. He was so civil, I would say, like he was very normal with her, like he was very patient and everything. Until one day, I think okay, she was always fighting him. She didn't want anything to do with him. She would not let him touch her. Nothing. She was just vexing, and he didn't try to force anything. He was just living his own life too. So one day, like just seeing that she was very unhappy and she was just rebelling, I said, okay, what does she want? She wants to go back to school. And I said, okay, no problem. He sent her to school and everything. After sending her to school, oh, no, was it before he sent her to school? I can't remember if it was before he sent her to school or no. She now, one day she went out to drink, and when she now came back from where she was drunk and all of that. Was she even? Yeah, she was drunk, and they had a little bit of a fight, and there was tension, and they are both good looking people. But somehow I think that we have to be very careful the way we tell this. So let's see the thin line between something looking like rape and just people agree. See, there's a very thin line, so we have to be very careful. That's one thing that I was like anyway. So one thing led to another, and then they had a good night with each other. Let this girl wake up in the morning, she say, you force yourself on me. I say, hey, what? Anyway, after she was so mad, and of course, like, it was just tension between them the night before that led to that. It's not like she had liked him or anything. They are good looking people, and I guess they were attracted to each other. So it led to one two led to each other, and they had a good night. In the morning, when she now woke up, realizing that they had their way, like they had. At least what had happened the night before, she was now vexed with him that he forced himself on her, but no, that he took advantage of her. Man, this thing pained the boy rich at, because honestly, I felt bad for him. Anyway, the guy now stood up and walked away. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this crap. Walked out of. I think maybe he went to go and bring breakfast. Or did he bring breakfast? Or I don't know what I was trying to do in the morning. And she told him that he was behaving, that he forced himself. And then the guy was like, I'm over it. He now left. And I think they had like a big fight. And I asked her, what do you want? She said she wants to go to school. This guy now sponsored her back to school. She was still acting crazy. Anyway, let's this whole thing. They Sha navigated their relation. Anyway, you can guess how it ended. Go and watch it. I really liked it. I think it was very, very cute. Too sweet and Genevieve. Oh, I think they were cute. They were cute, cute, cute. Anyway, so yes, that's what happened in that one. I've already just of that film. You can tell how I felt about that film. Anyway, let me talk about two more. I'll do another part because there are lots of movies I've still seen. But let me just talk about two more, and then so that this video will not be too long. The next one I saw is A Sister's Revenge. This one was showing on Imoko Films. I don't know if this one is older because the people they looked younger. Anyway, so it started Two Sweet and Inem King. They were a married couple, and she had a younger sister. Then the film began where she went to the hospital and they diagnosed her with like a terminal illness. And I'm like, shit. And they were so in love with each other. That's Inem King's character and Tusi Saman's character. They were so in love with each other. The next thing, they now said that she's sick, and she's going to die. She now started feeling, the whole 5 stages of grief, blah blah blah, that happens with people when you hear such a terrible news. So she had all those stages of grief. The guy was still there, like he was rock solid. Then he would cry, she would cry, and then they'll be like, the girl was not start thinking that what will you do when she's gone? Okay, that she has to make sure that he's okay when she's gone. Of all things for this girl to think about is that she should come and marry her sister. I'm like, excuse me. How can that be the solution? Anyways, she now said, that she come and marry her sister. The guy said they are crazy, that he's not marrying anybody. He fought vehemently against it, that he's not going to marry the sister. He's not going to marry the sister. But then she was now crying every day. She was sick. She was taking pills and everything. She was crying. So he now said, okay, He now talked to his sister and I said, okay, let them just pretend to get married, though, but that he's not going to do anything because he just wants to make her happy. The sister said, "Ah, that's okay, now anything that he wants." Apparently, the girl was at the door when he was saying this, so she heard and all of that. So you know, you can tell her that I will marry your sister. She now said, okay, you people should do the marriage today and be the next day. He was like, why are you rushing? Why will I have two wives when like you are still alive? Why will I marry another person? She was like, no, I want it now. I want it now. The guy was like, no, 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 no. Then they had like she said, she had a breakdown again. The guy now said, okay, 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 he will marry the sister. So I think his sister now came into town. He was not telling his sister about the whole predicament, how his wife was dying and all of that. I don't know whether the sister was a pharmacist or a doctor or something, but he just brought pills that the wife was taking and showed the sister. Or for the sister to see the person and be like, I thought you say she has heart problem. I think the sickness has something to do with heart. That these drugs are not for heart or something, or whatever um, diagnosis she had. That these drugs was not for that. That it was for something else. And long term dosage of that drugs can actually kill you faster. Something like that. And it was like that is the doctor that gave them. That the doctor is trusted and trusted. Hey, that is how they carry the matter to the doctor. Oga, yeah, this drug, what do you say is for? The doctor says for this is for that. He was not like, no, these drugs, he has taken it to the lab and this is not for whatever it is that he says is for. These drugs are for this and it's for it and it has bad side effects. The doctor now said, okay. And I said, if you don't tell me this, I've already told the state commissioner. Then I said, I will confess. Hey, you people guess what? Ashe is the sister of the girl that planned all of this. I say, Nkombe. Actually, the sister was angry with her sister that she did not allow to marry. Did not allow to marry because the elder sister, had not gotten married. So every time somebody was going to come and marry her, they say she wait for years. Which also brings me, why are parents stopping people from marrying? I allow people to marry now. What's it be on her own, is Anyway, so she was not like she too. She must do payback. Oh. That's why she decided that she will do all of this nonsense that she did. I can't say. You dey whine me. You dey whine me. Hey, it's funny me, sha. Anyway, sha, that is how that one ended. Very nice. But I think you should still check it out. I've just said you put the film, but still watch it, okay? Watch it. Thank you. The next film I saw, that's the last one I'll be talking about in this one, is Third Party. This one is on Only Good Films TV. This one stars Inem King. Inem King. She dey really trend for this my list too. Inem King, Johnny Kanem, and Michael Ejio. So these films, this one they threw me off balance too. Anyway, so Inem's character met John. At least that's where the film opened in. And he was attracted to her, blah blah blah. They started to date and all of that stuff. But to me, I was suspicious of like everything. I was like this one where everything just start quick. How did it want to take spoil? So Michael's character now met with John. John was like a gym instructor, and Michael was going to the gym. They now met each other, and it was not like he wants to work out. They had developed a fast friendship, just from bonding at the gym, and then Michael had like issues and he was married. He had issues with is it erectile dysfunction? I don't know, but he was taking pills to get himself shot, and he was seeing a therapist, so things were not just going right for him. So they now bonded over that, and like he was going to the gym to get himself in shape. Maybe that will help, and him and John, they were having such a good time. This one I won't talk too long. Michael's character was married to Inem King. I say, what the heck? And John did not know. Michael too was tracking the guy that his wife was cheating on him with. That's how he came in contact with John. I say, hey, whoa. This film is Third Party. Only Good Films. I think you should check all these movies out. Let me know what your thoughts are. And also, my film, Meant to Be, is still showing right here on YouTube. Please check it out. And let me know what your thoughts are. As usual, please like, share, subscribe, and tell somebody that this is the place to be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.